Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Today is Monday, and today is question day. So we got 9 questions today. Okay, today's video is question day. Okay, there are no particular order. We went to the post office this weekend, picked up a few letters there. For the viewers that do watch our videos, our address is not posted on every single video, but there is videos out there with Maddie's email and our PO box, so you can send postcards or letters. And the letters you send us, we do not post your name on here or it came from this person or this person. We just post the question and then we give our answer. So our honest answer or our honest opinion. Okay, so today we're gonna start with number one question. I've had a few emails. Um I've had a follower on YouTube um, and a letter. So it came on a letter also. So I'll just hold it off. I got a few letters I'm holding on to because those letters are like as I see it happening out there, then I'll make a video of it and then I'll post it. Right? So I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. So a few of them are asking questions about tortoises. So like today or yesterday, one of our viewers posted that if our males are always fighting. So I posted a video today, and that video was showing that there was a tortoise flipped over. So we were there when the tortoise flipped him over, and then we were there when a different tortoise came to flip him back, back over. So when you have the phone, uh, I start getting busy. I get home from work, run over there. So, okay, that was one question. So the first question that we're going to start with is three persons, three viewers questions. So the question is, do my males tortoises battle each other or bully each other? Okay, so yes, they do. I have three that are real aggressive, and of course one of the other ones that I call Jigsaw. Uh, he doesn't battle too much, but he's the one that ends up winning at the end. So for you viewers that understand, hopefully understood what I just said, because the other three are busy. Uh, yes, they bully each other and they battle each other constantly. So even if I went out there right now, two or three were going to be battling. So uh, I always see when I put them together. I always see. I mean, even before they were separated, but when I put them together, I always see them battling, and I always see them flipping over one, but then the other one comes in and flips him back over. So that was my main concern is putting them together, and then I'm at work and one's flipped over in the sun, or somewhere over here for long periods of time. Uh, so far, what I've seen when I'm home is one flips him over, he runs away. Yeah, another male will come, flip him back over. So, and that's the same thing I've always seen since I put them together. So hopefully that answers the question. Bullying and battling. So basically it happens. But I got three real aggressive males, and I have five males. So that's the first question. Second question is, so I read the letters or the emails, and then I just jot down the question. Okay, so any other items you feed to your tortoise? Okay, the tortoises get cactus. They get romaine maybe once a week, or kale, and then they get the food. Missouri pellets, and Timothy hay, right? Timothy hay pellets. Not sure if you can see them. So today we're making food. So we feed them all this, and then we subsidize. So what I mean we subsidize is uh, we add this to it. I know a lot of viewers, they haven't asked, but I guess this one is going to be part of that question. So this is the Reptivite. I'm not sure if you can see it, but let me see. Reptivite, Reptivite by Zoomed. Okay, so this I have it outside over there with a bucket of calcium. Okay, a viewer, I think a viewer had seen this out there because I keep it on top of the refrigerator. So I don't give this all the time. I only give it when I give them the Missouri pellets. So what I do is I'll take three of these out there, three of these cups out there, and since I have it in the refrigerator, I'll flip it upside down, and then I'll sprinkle this on it, right? So this is supposed to help give them what only grass and cactus is not giving them, right? So this is the one without D3 because they're outside. So that's what I'm giving them. Other than this grass and mulberry leaves when there's mulberry leaves, cactus when there's cactus, and I subsidize this in the food. So Zoomed Reptivite. Okay. Maybe every 2 months I'll give them this. I tried it, they love it. I just give them this. Okay. The next question is, how's the barn build going? Any updates? Okay, so I made a video. I think I posted it yesterday. Today's Monday. Could have been yesterday. Of the barn build for those that are following. So we had the wire to put on top. We put it in Saturday and Sunday. We finished it. We just need to work on the door, and then you'll see how we might have gave the idea to put the two refrigerators together. So we're still working on that. It's warm enough for them to sleep outside, so they don't need the heat box. So it's going. Okay, the next one is the chain that was being used on the first cage. Somebody saw that little chain that wrapped around the 2x4s to hold the 2x4 from sagging. So that chain is called jack chain. Okay, so the viewer in the letter, because this came in a letter, he was asking where to buy it and how to buy it and how much is it. So I normally buy everything on eBay, but before I buy on eBay, I do my research. So I looked it up at Home Depot. I looked it up at Lowe's. I didn't look it up at Electrical Supply, even though I'm an electrician, but Lowe's had it for a decent price, so that's where I had it. They didn't have the box of 100 feet in stock, so I had to order it, and I ordered it to store, and I think it cost like $5 for the shipping. So the one box of number 12, because it was number 12 gauge. I think it's like W12 or something like that. And then it comes in a little black roll. Yeah, it came in a black roll, this one. And it was from Southwire. It cost $34.91 plus tax, plus the $5 for shipping. So we're still at $40. You know, that's good for me, $40. I did the first area where you saw them before we moved them. So that was leftover chain from the first area. Man, what was it, about a year and 2 years ago? So we had the chain left over from 2 years ago, and it's still at the same price. So Lowe's has it for $34.91, and Home Depot has it for $51.89, 98 or something like that. So it's called jack chain. So I shop around before I buy it, and if they don't have it, I'll order it, and then we'll go from there. Okay, next question. Okay, how do you mix the Timothy hay pellets? Okay, so here's the Timothy hay pellets. Okay, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see this, so let me check real quick. Okay, so this thing here, it has a rim right here. Okay, so this rim right here indicates water. So up to this halfway mark is how much water goes in there. Okay, and then I'll show you. So it's not all the way full, but it's almost full. Okay, so this amount And this little tray goes in here. And this little tray is a 25 ounce. Okay, goes in here, and then I fill it up halfway with water, and then I leave it out here for till like 7 o'clock, maybe 6:30, and then I'll come put it in the refrigerator with hot water. Put hot water in it; it'll expand. And by tomorrow, this thing will be twice the size. Uh, it'll clearly be up here. You could add more water. The more water you put into it, the higher it gets. Okay, so that's the only thing I mix it with, and then I mix it with this Missouri LS. Um, what types of the trays? Okay, so I had a few viewers see the trays out there, and I mentioned this before in other videos. Those trays, those red trays that are out there, I have brown ones, and I think there might be brown. They might be brown or black. I'm not sure. Uh, they're red. So they're asking about these trays. Okay, these trays are restaurant trays or school trays, right? So they have them in three different sizes. So this is the bigger one, and then this is the smaller one, and then there's the in between, right? The in between ones are out there right now with the smaller tortoise pin. They have a large one and two, I think a medium and a small. I'm not sure, but anyways, this is on the video. So what I use these for is the water, okay? Because these are about 3/4 of an inch thick, and they can climb in there, take care of their business, climb out. I wouldn't want them to be really high and then not be able to get out. So this is the way I start them. And I use red because, like chickens, they learn to drink from the red, and they learn to eat from the red. So that's why on my videos out there, I put the food in this little red, I can put it in this tray, but they'll walk all over it. But I use this little red tray to put the food, and then I'll use these to put the water in. So I'll use it until they get big enough to go into the water tray. So hopefully that answers the questions. Okay. Next one is, okay, I got a viewer that's asking, because I put the fence out there and I put the wood around the edge at the bottom. So they're asking how I figured out how to make my expense on the wood, because it was expensive right now, right? So there was a price I was willing to pay, and there was a price I wasn't willing to pay, right? So here's a perfect example. So if I could have bought the 2x6, and if you have a 2x6 and it's 12 foot long, and you're paying like $2 a foot or a little over $2 a foot, that's not what I want to. That's not the way I want to go, because that's over. I think the 2x6s were 2x6 by 12 were $25, or maybe close to 30 now, and I wasn't willing to pay that. So then I did the math on a 2x6 by 12, 2x6 by 8, and that's the untreated, the treated, and then there was a price. The most I would pay per foot is $1.50 a foot, and that was my cap. So what I did is I went to Home Depot, and I looked at the wood, right, and that's how I did my estimate, or whatever, like an estimate. Okay, so this is $2.20 a foot. This is $2.50 a foot. This is not even under $2. So the more I look, and I was wanting to get treated because it was going to be outside. I know a lot of people say don't use treated, but I've always used treated my tortoises. There's nothing wrong with my tortoises. So I got over to the 1x, like the 1x6s or 1x8s, and the 1x6s were, I think, $1.05 a foot. So we're talking like $13 for a 12 footer, or under $13, right? So let's just cap it off to $13 for one 12 foot. So that's the way I did it. So I went ahead with the 1x6, and I bought like enough to get around. I still need another 10 probably, maybe less, but even if I had 10, I could build the fence going more, right? But the dollar amount. The more I would want to pay is $1.50. But the wood 2x6s, 2x12s, 2x8s, they were over $2 a foot, so I wasn't willing to pay that. $1.05 for a 1x6. It was gonna be outside anyways. They haven't tweaked or nothing. They're just tied to the fence. That's the route I went. Eventually, I'll buy another one to put on top of the one that's there. So that's a good question. That's how I did it. Um, okay, next one is okay. The next one is I had a few viewers, and it came in the mail too, on the letter. They want to know what time the timer is set for the lights to come on, and why is it set. Okay, so the lights are set to come on at like 4:30. Let me see, I'm already out by the house at 5 in the morning. Let's say 5 in the morning. Okay, so the light comes on at 5 in the morning. So that gives them 2 hours for the sun to actually come out. So that gives them 2 hours to get up, right? So they'll see the light on in here, and then okay, I'm gonna wake up, right? That starts getting them to okay, let's get up. It's time to get up. By the time they actually get up and want to get outside, the timer already shuts off. But you already at 7 o'clock, you already have light out. Okay, and now I'm coming home, and that timer is gonna kick on. I think around 6 to 7:30, I think, and then it turns off, and then that's it. So if I want to go out there, I have to manually turn on the extra lights that are in there, and that's what they're there for. So if I go out there, I normally turn the switch on and don't have to worry about the light and the timer. That's why there's two. The light on the timer is on the outside of the wire higher, and then the light that's inside the pin is on the switch. So that's like for me to go out there and turn it on, go do my business over there. So that's what it is. It's set for them to get up early at a certain time, but they're already awake because they're hearing the roosters. They just need to see the light, and once you see the light, they start moving. They'll start moving. Uh, okay, I have a few viewers that were asking about the incubator build. They send letters and they send stickers to put on my incubator. I got in touch with two of them. I offered to pay them back, for the stickers, but they said no. So thank you very much for the viewers that send the stickers I'll put them on the incubator, and they want to know the update. So I ordered the Herbstat, I think it's called, and the heat tape, but it hasn't gotten here. So I think I gotta wait maybe a couple of weeks. I'm not sure what the holdup is. That's why I really didn't want to order from there, but we'll visit back on that when it gets here. Uh, so I ordered enough heat tape to put around the back uh, because it's like a close. I'm not sure what's it called. Like it has there you go, false wall. So it has a little false wall, so air travels through there and then it sucks back down. So that's where it'll be. It'll be hiding in the back. But I'm thinking of putting two more heat tapes on the side. But that's another video for the ones that are following on the video on the incubator build. Thank you very much for asking those questions. And that's all. That's all I have for today. Um, I wouldn't want to give too much information on the calcium because like this calcium in here is Zoom Med block. Okay, Zoom Med block. It's powdered in here, and it's powdered. That's how I get them to eat the powder, eat the Zoom Med blocks, right? So because it smells nice. So it's powdered. I grinded it down with the cheese grater. Right? And I sprinkle it on the food, and then they'll know that that's good, and then they'll eat the Zoom Med squares. And that's how I do it. But yeah, thanks for asking the questions, and to the viewers that send the stickers, thank you very much. I'll go ahead and repost the PO box number and the email. Don't be afraid to reach out. We're letting it go as is because we're new to it, right? So we're learning as we go. You're learning as we go. So Thank you for following and liking. Hit the thumbs up for us. Thank you very much.